Hello, everybody. It's Gabrielle again. It's vlog number 3. It's April 2nd, 2015, and I just wanted to start out by saying that I hope you guys all had a great day. My day was kind of unproductive, but I am on spring break and I'm trying to relax as much as possible before I go back to school on Monday. Um, let's see. I wanted to do this vlog a little bit differently and just tell all of you something that I've been trying to work on with myself, and that is forgiveness. And I know that I'm not the only one that struggles with forgiving people, and it's been something that I've been trying to work on this week. Um, I'll give a little backstory. So, a long time ago, like when I was a teenager, like 13, through like the age of 17, I had a really hard time forgiving people. I held grudges. If I got in a fight with somebody, I wouldn't talk to them for days. Um, I didn't let things go. Um, whenever I'd get in a fight with my mom or my brother, I'd slam my door and I wouldn't talk to them for a couple days, and it made it really hard to have relationships with them because I just held on to things. And I did that because I was very stubborn. Still kind of am, but not as extreme as I was then. Um, I I really couldn't have a relationship with anybody because I was so resentful, and I I wanted to be right all the time instead of just surrendering and going, does it matter if I'm right? I thought it was the most important thing in the world. Um, and when I was getting bullied in high school, it made it really hard to forgive the people who were bullying me. Excuse me. Um, because it put me in a very dark place, and I just couldn't believe how somebody could make someone feel the way that I felt during that time. Um, so I didn't wish anything good against them. I actually wished that something like that would happen to them. And um, it was just, forgiveness is something that I've been working on my whole life, but one thing that I've gotten better with is that I let things go a lot quicker than I did. And in fact, I just give myself like a few minutes to just sit by myself and not talk to somebody that I've just been in a fight with. And then a few minutes later, I'm fine. Um, Even though part of me just wants to just keep ignoring them, I just think, what's the point? I'm not going to let this ruin my day. And so I kind of surrender. And sorry. I kind of just surrender and just let it go. But aside from the fact that I let things go, there are a few people in my life and people who aren't in my life that I still haven't forgiven yet. And I just want to say something that I've learned, not from what I've learned from other people telling me or my mom telling me, but from experience, is that, forgiveness is not something that you give to someone else. Forgiveness is a gift that you give yourself. And one thing that I've learned is that when you don't forgive someone, no matter what the circumstances, you will never have peace. And I know that because the people that I haven't forgiven, it's been eating away at me because um, a part of me hates them and a part of me doesn't. And I've found that just because you forgive someone, it does not mean that you have to be friends with that person. It doesn't mean that you have to have a relationship with that person. It doesn't mean you even have to ever talk to that person again. For forgiveness, I think the reason why a lot of people have a hard time forgiving other people is because they think that if they forgive them, that they're giving something to them, that they're giving up, that they're giving in to what that person wants. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. And I know that if I don't forgive the people in my life that I haven't forgiven yet, that I will never have peace and that I will never be able to live my life fully if I don't forgive. And which brings me to another point. It's kind of related to this. It's that one of the healing arts shows that my mom did recently, I was talking to a psychic and he recorded our session. And I asked him, he said, "Do you have any questions for me?" when he was done telling me everything. And I said, "Yeah, will I ever find love?" And he said, "Well, here's the thing. You will never find love unless you love everybody." And then he started talking about his own experience, how when he was told that, he was thinking, but I do love everybody. I try to channel love whenever I talk to somebody, and his teachers were like, well, you don't. And when he told me that, I was thinking, okay, I don't really hate anybody. I try to be as nice to people as I can. Even people are being kind of rude to me. I try to be, nice to them. And apparently I wasn't doing that. And what he told me was that you have to love and accept everybody on this earth, no matter who they are or what they've done. And when I thought of that, immediately what came to my mind was people who, club baby seals. I do not agree with that. I don't wear fur, and I think it's absolutely wrong. I've never watched a video on it, but I don't need to know what those animals go through. So, and also the people that beat up animals in factory farms, the way those animals are treated, I definitely do not agree with. So when he said you have to love and accept everybody, I was like, how can I love and accept those people who do that? And the thing is, I really do believe that when you love and accept people, no matter what they do, you have to really accept them. You really have to accept who they are as a person now, and you just have to believe that there is goodness in everybody and that nobody is really bad. Everybody just has something good inside of them that they aren't showing or that they don't know that they have. So I really do believe that in order for me to find the person that I want to be with, the person who's going to love me unconditionally, who's going to love me no matter what, is if I love everybody and I respect everybody and not try to change who they are. I know that's really hard, but that's also part of forgiving. You don't just have to forgive people to have peace, but you have to forgive people to be able to have relationships with people, because first of all, you can't control who people are or how people act. So if you have a problem with how people are, you either gotta accept that and just take yourself out of the situation and just go, okay, that's who they are, I accept that, or just keep living your life um, tormented by that. And I know that right now, what I try to do to accept the people that I'm trying to forgive is by writing 10 things about them that are positive. So even the people I was bullied by, even the people I'm not going to name who I have a hard time forgiving right now, I try to write positive things about them so that it gives me a positive outlook on them rather than the negative, which is what I've been focusing on. So that's something I've been trying to work on, and I think that it's something that maybe you can work on if there's someone in your life that you're trying to forgive or someone that you haven't forgiven. You really have to forgive them, or at least try to. Um, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's a work in progress, but at least be aware that forgiveness is not for them. So don't think that if you forgive someone that you're doing them a favor, because you're not. You're doing yourself a favor, and you will never have peace unless you do that. So that is my little speech. And that is one thing that I've been working on. And I hope it inspired you or helped you in some way. I know that I'm not perfect and I haven't forgiven the people in my life yet, but I will get there. And it's something that I struggle with every day, but I know that I want to have peace and I want to go on with my life knowing that even though these people aren't in my life, I still have to have peace. And that's the most important thing. So, thank you for watching, and if you want, you can subscribe to my channel, Gabrielle Peel. Just click on this link and it will take you straight to my YouTube channel. And I hope you guys all have a great day and a great rest of the week. Thanks. Bye.